Hey everybody, Andrew here. Welcome to Living the Northern Life. Boy, what a gorgeous day it is here out on the property. We got a lot of work to do, a lot of setting up to do, and hopefully I'll be able to cut my 20-foot bases here on the sawmill that we set up here in our last episode. I do have some more blocks out here. I brought a 5-gallon water container so we can fill up the water container on the sawmill so that we won't run into any issues that way. And so I'm going to get to unloading these concrete blocks just to help level out where I think that the bases are going to go. And I probably should have brought my transit level today, but I didn't, so maybe in the next episode. These concrete blocks are broken anyway. You can see that there's a big crack on this one. The one beneath this one is about chipped in half though. So let me unload these. So I think this back corner is the lowest. I've got the other little broken bit here, the other one on top. This one here, I think it's in a little bit of a hole. So I brought one slab over here, and I think that one and this one are about the same level. But like I say, I didn't bring my transit level, so I can't really measure. I had it in my hand this morning and I thought, nah, I don't really think I need it. I was wrong. All right, so in the last episode as well, you guys saw me working on the blade. I put in a little washer in here just to tighten it up. I only have a little bit of work left to do. I got 5 gallons of water for the sawmill. So that way I don't have to run back and forth all the time. And I need to use the weed eater just to clean up a spot in here to put the slab. I think that'll be good. I'll use the chainsaw to knock some of these lower branches down and clean up some space. I need some crossers in here that I don't currently have. Actually, I've got some bambogilia that I could probably cut into 8-foot crossers and lay them this way. And so that way the slab can sit up off the dirt. So when I cut them, with the chainsaw, I won't be digging in the dirt. But as you know, we have a field over here that's got a ton of trees in there. You saw us a few episodes ago trying to move them around and clear out some space. They were pretty much good for firewood. We couldn't use them for logs. So a friend of my stepfather's came over and he grabbed as many as he could handle. And he says it looks a whole lot different. So let's go over and have a look. Okay, so not like you can tell, but we had a few white birch over here. Looks like they may have dragged some more trees over here, but this pile here is definitely, oh, that didn't work out very good. Let me get that from a different angle. Yeah, that was totally in the sun. So they dug out a whole lot of trees out here. There was white birch and some poplars in here, and they did a good job. What I should have done when I pulled these trees over here, I should have taken the branches off and made them a little bit easier to get to, but I was just trying to get everything cleaned out when I was building the driveway. But now what I think I can do, not in this video, is clean out these trees right in here, and just back over this way is where the shop is, and I've got all those stumps that I can probably just drive through right through here with the grapple, grab them and start pulling them out, or even with the chain with our log puller. So I may have some more work to do, but let's see what we can do with the sawmill. I need to go get Big Blue. Okay, I got a couple of little tiny ash trees here. There's 2 of them here that I need to move. And then I got to cut down this big ugly branch, tear out some of these limbs back in here. This was all raspberry bushes, so it wasn't terrible, but I need to get rid of these ash trees and cut some of these branches down and make a little bit more room. All right, so I think that's cleaned out good enough for now. Just put the dogs up on the bed, and now I'm gonna get my first log. Just gonna try to load this guy up. I'm not gonna use the grapple this time. I think I'd really prefer it, but we're gonna try it. Okay, so I gotta let my nerves relax a little bit. That was the first time that I've ever loaded a log that big on the sawmill by myself with no supervision. It was a little hectic on a tractor that's got no brakes. So it turned out better than I thought it was. I did bump the trailer a little bit, but these pieces here are not, they don't have to be perfect. So, you know, it'd be nice to have the trailer all level, but it is what it is. We're going to make our first cut. We'll take our measurements and make sure that everything is good. But yeah, let's have a look. So the back one's not quite against my dog, so I'll try to see if I can move that over. The dogs, well, we call them dogs. I don't know why we call them dogs, but these posts with the hooks in them won't get hit by the blade, so that's good. But I am going to try to move it over, and it seems level enough, but yeah, let's walk over here and have a quick peek before we make our first cut. Yeah, so I could definitely cut it anyway. All right, let's get to it. I'm not going to be able to move this over by hand by myself, so I'm going to go see if I can get a 2x4 and probably about a 6 or 8 footer and see if I can move this thing over. All right, so a long 2x4 made that real easy. I'm going to put my other dogs up front, and I'm actually going to take a measurement. Nah, it's pretty level actually. All right, let's go. Okay, so we got enough here that we can definitely nail to, and now we're going to try to roll this thing over. Yikes. All right, so I got my 2 protector bars, or anti-rollback bars. I got my dogs turned. They're up above where the cut is. Now I just got to try to use my cant hook to roll this thing over. I might have to use the tractor. Okay, so that wasn't like terrible. It's harder than I wanted to work. I'm all sweating now, but all right. We're gonna cut this to 12 inches and see what happens. All right, so this is nice and wide. Now it's time to take this log off and bring it over to the blocks. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. No, not really. I'm towing the tree because I can't fit it through there. Guess I grabbed a little bit of grass here, but it's on the bed nice. And let's take a measurement and see what we got. This time I'm going to slide the log with the 2x4 this way a bunch. So that way when I roll it with the cant hook, it won't hit my dogs. All right, so what I need to do now is take a measurement of where the bars are that slide across. Probably go get my shovel and get those concrete blocks over there, set them up underneath these pads, and try to get it level, I guess. Making some progress today. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but those bars are inside, so I'm gonna try to tip this thing up and get them out. So yeah, I could have stacked them up, piled them a little bit higher, but this is my first time again, so I'm just gonna lay them flat. I'm gonna let them sit here. Well, I might cut a few, I don't know. I've got time, that's for sure. I didn't notice at the beginning here, it was waving. You could see that it's pulling off, so I was cut it a half an inch down and all that, and ended up slicing a chunk out because the blade was waving, you can see, and so I tossed that on the side. But as it's working its way down, it's getting thicker and thicker, so I don't want to wreck this log. I don't know that it's great, but we could use it for something anyway. You can see the end of this is not good, but I think on this side here it should be okay. We could have got a few 2x6s out of it, but now we're gonna have to wait until the next episode to be able to do this. Well guys, if you like hard work, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It sure does help the algorithms and helps get us promoted, and more views the better. You can hear the leaves falling. Well, all right, everyone. Thanks for following along. If you click any of our Amazon links down below, we'll receive a small commission, and it sure helps the channel out. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button to follow along. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it sure means the world to us. And until the next one, keep living the Northern Life. Thanks for watching Living the Northern Life. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and our website. Remember to click subscribe, click that bell notification, and give us a thumbs up for the videos you like.